The Dodgers received an unexpected invitation that sent shockwaves through the entire organization. Shohei Ohtani was scheduled to visit the White House for a special ceremony honoring his historic achievements in Major League Baseball. However, what happened during that visit left everyone in attendance absolutely stunned. White House officials and staff members surrounded Ohtani one after another, and what transpired next became the most talked-about moment of the entire event. The Japanese superstar's actions, deeply rooted in his cultural values, moved everyone present to tears and sparked an overwhelming response across social media. When the initial reports came out about Ohtani's White House visit, many baseball fans and media personnel were excited but had no idea what was about to unfold. The ceremony was supposed to be a standard congratulatory event, similar to what many championship teams and outstanding athletes have experienced before. However, witnesses at the scene revealed that something extraordinary happened that nobody expected. What were these mysterious actions that captured everyone's attention? Why did White House officials suddenly surround the Japanese superstar? And what exactly did Ohtani do that demonstrated such profound Japanese-ness that it left a lasting impression on everyone present? Early that morning, Shohei Ohtani arrived at the White House accompanied by Dodgers management and a small group of team representatives. According to eyewitnesses, Ohtani stepped out of the vehicle wearing a perfectly tailored navy suit, looking calm and composed as always. Unlike many celebrities who arrive at such prestigious events with visible excitement, Ohtani maintained his characteristic humble demeanor. Several White House staff members who were waiting to greet the visitors immediately noticed something different about the Japanese superstar. One staff member later revealed that Ohtani's presence felt distinctly different from other high-profile athletes they had welcomed before. As Ohtani entered the building, the first surprising moment occurred. According to multiple sources present at the scene, instead of casually walking in as most VIP guests do, Ohtani stopped at the entrance and performed a deep, respectful bow to every single staff member present. This gesture immediately caught everyone off guard. A White House security officer who witnessed the moment said that in his 15 years of service, he had never seen a visiting athlete show such genuine respect to the staff. The officer admitted that he was so moved by this simple gesture that he couldn't help but feel a deep sense of appreciation for Ohtani's humility. Shortly after entering the main reception area, another unexpected situation developed. As Ohtani was being guided through the historic halls of the White House, he suddenly stopped in front of a group of junior staff members who were standing off to the side. Witnesses reported that Ohtani walked directly toward them with a warm smile. What happened next left everyone in shock. The Japanese superstar began introducing himself to each person individually, shaking hands, making eye contact, and speaking to them with genuine interest. According to one of the staff members present, Ohtani asked about their names, their roles at the White House, and even thanked them for their service to the country. A young administrative assistant who was among the group later shared her experience with local media. She revealed that when Ohtani approached her, she was completely starstruck and didn't know what to say. However, Ohtani made her feel completely at ease. He asked her name, thanked her for her work, and even complimented the beautiful architecture of the building. The assistant said that what struck her most was how Ohtani treated her not as a superstar talking to a lower-level employee, but as one human being showing respect to another. She admitted that she had tears in her eyes after the interaction and would remember that moment for the rest of her life. As news of these interactions spread quickly throughout the White House, more and more officials and staff members began gathering to witness what was happening. This was when the most remarkable scene unfolded. According to senior White House officials who were present, employees from various departments, from kitchen staff to senior advisors, began appearing in the hallways, hoping to catch a glimpse of the Japanese baseball legend. However, what they witnessed was far more impactful than they ever expected. Ohtani didn't just wave from a distance or pose for quick photos. Instead, he took the time to acknowledge every single person who had come to see him. One White House chef revealed a particularly touching moment. He said that he had simply stepped out of the kitchen to see what the commotion was about when he suddenly found himself face to face with Ohtani. Before the chef could say anything, Ohtani bowed respectfully and thanked him for his hard work. The chef, who had served at the White House for over 20 years and had met countless dignitaries and celebrities, said that no one had ever shown him such genuine respect and appreciation. He described feeling overwhelmed with emotion and admitted that Ohtani's simple gesture of recognition made him feel truly valued for the first time in his career. As the official ceremony began, more examples of Ohtani's extraordinary character continued to emerge. When presented with a commemorative gift from White House officials, Ohtani didn't just accept it casually. Instead, he received it with both hands, bowed deeply, and expressed his gratitude in carefully practiced English before also speaking in Japanese. A translator who was present explained that Ohtani's Japanese words conveyed an even deeper level of humility and appreciation than what he expressed in English. He reportedly said that he felt unworthy of such an honor and that he was simply doing his best to represent his country and his sport with dignity. During the photo session with senior officials, another remarkable moment occurred. Sources revealed that when it came time for group photos, Ohtani insisted on positioning himself at the edge of the group rather than in the center. When officials told him that as the guest of honor he should stand in the middle, Ohtani politely but firmly declined. He explained through his translator that in Japanese culture, the position of honor is often given to elders and those in positions of authority, not to oneself. This gesture of humility left several senior officials visibly moved. One official later stated that in today's culture of self-promotion and ego, witnessing such genuine humility was incredibly refreshing and inspiring. Perhaps the most touching moment came near the end of the visit. As Ohtani was preparing to leave, he noticed a group of White House maintenance workers who had gathered in a side corridor. These were employees who rarely interact with VIP guests and usually remain in the background. According to witnesses, Ohtani immediately walked over to them, despite his schedule running behind. He spent nearly 15 minutes with this group, shaking hands, taking photos, and expressing his gratitude for their work in maintaining such an important historic building. One maintenance worker, who had worked at the White House for 30 years, broke down in tears. He later told reporters that in all his years of service, no visiting dignitary had ever acknowledged him, let alone thanked him for his work. He said that Ohtani's actions showed him what true greatness looks like, not arrogance or self-importance, but humility and respect for all people regardless of their position. As Ohtani finally departed the White House, word of his remarkable behavior had already spread throughout the entire building. Staff members who hadn't had the chance to meet him gathered at windows to wave goodbye. In an unprecedented display of appreciation, dozens of White House employees, from senior officials to custodial staff, lined up along the departure route to see him off. Witnesses reported that Ohtani, visibly emotional himself, stopped multiple times to bow and wave to everyone present. The scene was described as extraordinarily moving, with several people openly crying at the genuine mutual respect and appreciation being displayed. In the days following the visit, White House staff members took to social media to share their experiences. The overwhelming consensus was that Shohei Ohtani had demonstrated something truly special, a perfect embodiment of Japanese cultural values including humility, respect, and gratitude. Many commented that his actions served as a powerful reminder that true greatness is measured not by achievements or fame, but by how one treats others, especially those whom society often overlooks. Senior White House officials released a statement saying that Ohtani's visit was one of the most memorable and impactful they had ever experienced. They praised him not only for his extraordinary athletic achievements but for his character, humility, and the positive example he sets for people around the world. The statement concluded by saying that Ohtani had left a lasting impression on everyone at the White House and that his actions that day would be remembered for years to come. The story of Ohtani's White House visit quickly went viral on social media, with millions of people around the world expressing their admiration for the Japanese superstar. Many commented that in an age where celebrity culture often promotes ego and self-centeredness, Ohtani's behavior serves as a powerful counterexample. His actions demonstrated that success and humility are not mutually exclusive and that treating all people with respect and dignity is the mark of true character. Thank you for watching. What do you think about Shohei Ohtani's incredible display of humility and respect at the White House? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and up-to-date information about your favorite MLB stars.